Okay, students, I am going to walk you through step by step in this assignment, the critical analysis of a scholarly journal article. And I said this earlier in your module, but I want to say it again. Please don't let the title of this assignment scare you off from it. Simply what you're doing is finding a scholarly article about a topic related to our course, and then answering these 7 questions about it, and then providing the APA reference. So you're not writing a paper. This is not a lengthy assignment. I am wanting you to simply give a synopsis of an article. So what my learning outcome for this assignment is to make sure that A, you can locate a scholarly article through the SAC library, and B, that you can analyze that article so you can break it down to really understand what a peer-reviewed article is trying to tell you, and then providing the APA reference. So I purposely don't have the library pulled up yet because I want you to see step by step. So just simply, you are currently, as you're doing this, you will be outside of ACES. So you're going to need to log into ACES at some time, but just simply search. I search San Antonio College Library in my Google search. And then you'll come to some page that looks like this. Of course, there's many different ways you can land here. Go however you want to, but you can certainly use the way that I did by just Googling San Antonio College Library. And I landed right here on this page. Then you're going to scroll down and go to Find Articles. And when the Find Articles comes up, you are now in the database for every journal scholarly article that San Antonio College subscribes to, which are many and they're very expensive. So you have all this at your fingertips. Now, at some point from this step on, you may, if you're not already on a computer that you've accessed the library from previously, it may ask you to put in your ACES credentials, because again, these are journal articles that we have purchased at San Antonio College, and you do need to be a student in order to access them. So that's why it's asking for your ACES credentials. And then since we are specifically looking for a psychological journal article, you're going to click on P. But please just note there are many, many articles in here that might help you for another class. So just think psychology P, click on P, and then go down. And my favorite database are the psych articles. You can also use this psychology here, but I'm going to use psych articles because it has all the journals published by the American Psychological Association. So I know they're peer reviewed, I know they're sound, I know that it's good solid research, and I know it will take care of what I need for this assignment. So you click on psych articles, and now that's going to take you into the database. And when you are in the database, I think right here is where it might ask for your credentials before it comes up, your ACES credentials. Now you are searching inside the SAC Library Psych Articles database. So for this assignment, it can be any psychological topic on developmental psychology that we've covered up to this point. One of the lifespans that we've covered, of course, we're in adolescence currently, or anything for the rest of the semester. So I would first think, what stage of life are you most interested in, and maybe kind of start there. You should choose an article that really has you interested and something you want to learn more about. So maybe it is one of the discussion questions and you want to dive deeper. Maybe it's something you read in the book. It can really be anything. So since we're in adolescence, I'm just going to look at adolescent stress. Okay, so it seems like we're getting, a topic that currently, again, you choose whatever you want, and then you'll click search. It pulled up 256 articles. So now I'm going to go through and see which one I'm, maybe just by the title, that I'm interested in. So this one is about a specific earthquake and how it affects them. This one's on Latinx adolescents. Ooh, cultural stress. That sounds exciting to me. Not exciting, that's not the right word. Exciting that I want to learn more about it, that I'm interested in it. And so if you click on the title, it is going to give you just the in most cases. Yeah. This one gives you a little bit more, but it's really going to just give you the abstract. And the abstract is an a paragraph, a summary of the article. It's not the full article itself. So just by reading this, I'm like, yes, this is what I want to read for my assignment. So I'm going to go back one step, and then I'm going to click on the PDF full text. And when you do that, that is when you will get the entire article to come up. So it looks like this. And this is very much what any type of peer-reviewed article from the APA looks like. And then you'll start reading the article. This is 11 pages, I can see up here at the top. And I do want to warn you, if you've not spent a lot of time reading peer-reviewed articles, some parts of the articles will drag you down. I don't understand them. You know, somebody who this is their research probably doesn't understand every part of the article. It's very specific to this person's research, but that's okay. Just kind of press through, reading through, seeing the different parts. The methods will tell you exactly what they did in their research. You'll see the procedure, the measures, and etc. Then you get to the results. The results is where it's, you know, I always think, oh no, it's math, because it is literally what their statistical analysis of their research shows. Again, another place you can easily get bogged down. But review all of that and make your way to the discussion. Every article, every peer-reviewed article has a discussion section, and this is where they summarize and tell you what their research found. So if you're reading through and the graphs and the math and the stats and all of that is not making a whole lot of sense, hang on, get to that discussion part, and this is really where you will see the article being explained, okay? And then you have all the references that they used. You don't need to read through those, but just know that every peer-reviewed article should show you what they've used. It's also a great place to look at an example of the proper way to do an APA citation, hint, hint, because you have that done for the references that they used. And I also want to give you one little other, I'm just going to go to the top here. You can print it if you want to. One other little side note on this is you can use these buttons over here to print, to upload, to email the article to yourself so it's easy to find later. And that can be a very helpful way to get into, you know, you read 2 or 3 articles and then it's hard to find them again. Is that just me? But that can happen. So that will bring you back to that database here. So again, you're just going into the psych articles. Now my computer has decided to be very, very slow. It's spinning, it's spinning. Do the search bar, pick a title. Sometimes you might start too narrow and you need to widen it. Sometimes it's too broad and you need to pull it back. So that would just be up to you. And click search. And then again, you know, here I did it broad just to kind of show you. Adolescents, I didn't put the stress in. Now I have 30,000 articles. So that just tells you how big these are. And, you know, you may want to narrow it down in that case because you don't want to look through all of those. And then when you have found an article, and the last thing I'll show you is that over here on tools, I talked about when you click into the PDF of an article, but when you're right here on the abstract part of the article, you can go over here and click on this cite button and go down to APA, and it shows you what that citation should look like. Now, if you copy and paste it, here's my warning to you. If you copy and paste it into your assignments, oftentimes the font's different, the size is different, it leaves that highlighted look so I can tell that you just copied and pasted it, and you're going to get points counted off because it doesn't flow with the rest of your paper in my course and other courses. So use this, and maybe if you do copy and paste it, make sure that you reformat it so it looks like the rest of your writing. Okay, so kind of keep the indentation. This is one thing that students miss, is this weird indentation that happens when you list multiple references, which you won't in this case. I just want the one for the article that you did, but you want to put them in alphabetical order, just like all those little specifics. So make sure you're using this tool at least to glance at to remind you of what the proper APA citation looks like for your psychology work. And I hope this video will help you with this assignment and future assignments. Have a great day, everybody.